good. Boom, camera. This is going to look terrible when it's archived, but that's alright. I think everything's good here. That looks a little bit better. Hey, skin tone's alright. Okay. My good pasty white complexion here. Let's get everything set. Copy, paste. Supported resolution. Alright. We'll set here. And that should be it. Alright. Here we go. Amazon Green, hello. How you doing? Alright, we're here discussing the recently revealed television spot that advertised a spot for one of Sanma's television shows. Sanma is a Japanese comedian. If you want to equate him to somebody in, I guess, as a Western comedian, it's easy to think of him like maybe someone on the same level as Richard Pryor or George Carlin, kind of same period or age, and kind of their level of recognizability as a comedian. Hopefully you can hear me and everything. I hope everything's all right here. I think it is. It looks to be okay. Are we doing good? Yeah, the audio input looks good. Anyway, so that's kind of who Sanma is, and what you can basically expect from like his style of comedy, his level of recognizability in Japan. And so why did they choose this opportunity? Well, the television spot proper, which is going to air on January 9th, says that this is commemorating the 20th year of the animation. So this is something that was probably set in line by a collaborative effort between Toei and Shueisha, obviously, approving all of these different steps, and of course Oda himself, who said, "Yes, I'm ready to do this. We want to do this. We want to make my home visually available to all the people of Japan." And yes, this does suggest that we are in fact going to be seeing the inside of Oda's home for the first time on television nationally across Japan. Where have we seen his home prior to this? The only other public, really public unveiling in terms of video from inside his, I guess you can say, workplace, is from a Jump Festa that was, I think, about maybe 3-4 years ago. And there was a little bit of video that was recorded by his editor at the time, Sugita-san. Hello, Sasaki. And Sugita-san took a few pictures of some of the interesting toys and gadgets that Oda has. And he also took some video. And that was shown on screen at the Jump Festa. So that was really the only public, I guess, easily available public display of Oda's house, and it was not easy to obtain at all. You had to be at Jump Festa. There was never a public release. But yeah, so that was kind of the first time that fans got to see some motion and movement inside his workplace. Now, of course, there are some more. The One Piece Instagram account has several pictures from inside his workplace. The Twitter account also has some pictures from inside his workplace. So they're opening up a little bit more, and you're seeing a little bit more of what it looks like there. Let's see, we have a question here. Right, so Evil Ronite asks, was the picture from the party with the Straw Hat voice actors from his home? Let's see. It's probably best well, it depends which picture you're talking about. Because I think several of them have been made publicly available. But since that, I don't know if that particular part has been discussed before or which picture you're talking about exactly. I think I do, but I'm not sure. And is it the one with the big mom cake, maybe? But or maybe it was it recently that anyway. If you're referencing a takoyaki party picture, the takoyaki party does occur at Oda's house. So if you see a picture that was publicly revealed by Tanaka Mayumi that was like, "Hey, we're at the takoyaki party," then yes, that can be assumed to be his house. So this is the first time that television is going to be looking inside his house, and it looks like even Oda himself will be on screen, which is really cool. Obviously, they're going to blur out his face or do something. They won't affect his voice. He doesn't mind speaking on television. He's done that before, but you just won't be able to see his face. Ivan, Chris, how you doing? All right. So let's take a look at this trailer. Actually, I'm not going to be able to see it here, but I will post a link to it in the chat. Where are you? Chat. Here you are. Tabasco, what's up? He says, my favorite Oda picture is the recent one from the 300,000 followers on Twitter. Tapionski says, hi, Greg, a little unusual time. Absolutely, it's 5:30 a.m. I just figured, this is pretty big, so I wanted to take this on. Alex, dude, I want to go there. I'd love for you to be able to go there. So, all right, let's move right along. We're going to look at this trailer. It's very short. Okay, looking at the trailer, which I posted the link to, you're going to see popping up the first words, and they say Jikai Yokoku, and it means just an advertisement for next time. Jikai wa! Oh, that's Sanma there. We move forward. We're looking at Luffy and Sanma on the left, and it says this is the first time that TV is going inside or infiltrating this area. Okay, next we see a green lit room. I think that color is going to change in a second. I have it paused right now. And it says up in the right-hand corner, next time is going to be a 2-hour special, and that next time is January 9th in Japan. So that's going to be night. So I assume January 9th morning in many other parts of the world, morning or afternoon in other parts of the world. I think it's night. I'm just assuming that this show runs at night. I'm not terribly familiar with it, although I do know Sama. Anyway, showing a green-lit room, and you see people waving. You see Sama in the front. I think he's wearing a Luffy t-shirt or something, maybe. And you see people waving. What are they doing? Where are they? They're riding the train. That's the train that is inside Oda's house, and that's the one that they've detailed in One Piece magazine. I think they even revealed that it has like the station name is like, I think it's Mayumi Station or Tanaka Station, something like that. That the train goes around. It has a little track, runs around, and adults or children can ride this train. So that's what they're riding here. And One Piece anime 20周年を記念. What do we have here? We have the UFO catcher. So the UFO catcher is the claw catcher game, right? This is also something that's been revealed before as being inside of Oda's house. This is a claw catcher that is constantly filled up by Oda, the people that work there, and there's no money. You just keep going for it as many times as you can to try and get the merchandise or whatever it is. So all sorts of cool stuff that you can get from there. And if you look at this carefully, you can see that the claw catcher actually, the claw itself has something mounted on the front of it, and what that is that's the salvage monkey from the salvage crew when they go diving just before Skypiea outside the waters of Jaya. That's from the boat, the actual salvage device. So it's like you're actually using the salvage device. Okay, and then next scene we have here is a projection floor mapping. I shouldn't mention anything about what you'll expect there, but there are little, I guess, Easter eggs that you can see. It looks like there's a ripple effect. So what ripples water? What kind of story does Oda write? He writes a pirate story. So what do you think that location is, right? There are also Easter eggs in this little projection device here, and I think that the TV show will definitely detail some of those and what those are. They also say that the announcement in this television program at this point announces that we'll be going inside the house of Oda Eiichiro to celebrate 20 years of the animation. And let's see what they show here. Okay, so next scene, you have the memorable meeting between Sanma and, it doesn't mention, but of course, Oda Eiichiro. And we have Oda here on screen with Luffy'd out, and you have them meeting. What location is this? If you're a close One Piece follower, you know that this is Oda's workplace. Now, at this point, let's keep going. You also see some of the some famous comedians in the background there, and they're in awe of this as well. And they also the last thing they promote is a special surprise from Oda Sensei as well? ? And it's Oda has drawn as he has many other celebrities on his iPad. Sanma looking like. And that's basically it. All right. If you are clever at this point, you can determine that there is something about this, I guess, commercial that reveals something special about Oda's home. And I don't think it's been publicly revealed yet, but if you go through it and you look at some of the locations that they show, and by that I don't mean location, I mean what's unique about his home, because it specifically says we're visiting his home, and then they show you Oda's workplace. So, well, although they don't state something so explicitly, there's something interesting that you can extrapolate from that. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say about the trailer at this point. Definitely looking forward to the January 9th reveal of that. I hope they're able to show you some of the crazy stuff around his place, some of the things that you've heard about for years, like the giraffe, the couch that's made out of like panthers or cougars, not real cougars, but what are some of the other things they talk about? I think they have some of his collections. They've shown glimpses of his collections. I hope they can show you some of the collaborative efforts that he's done, because those are on display, like in terms of figures, statues, and what is it? SD DuPont. The SD DuPont like pens and things are on display. I hope they'll be able to show you some of those things as well, because a lot of people who are in the know about his place and who have been there describe his place as Odaniland, and that's kind of comparing it to Disneyland, because you've got these rides, these great displays, and just this massive structure that is this place. I hope they show the waterfall, because that's another thing they've talked about, is the waterfall, and how he actually calls the waterfall like Reverse Mountain, in his house. But anyway, I hope those are some of the things you can look forward to. I hope this gets you a little bit hyped for it. Now let's look back at some of your questions here. I'm going to go really soon because I actually need to be getting ready for work right now. But Suzuki Heist says, Greg, not related One Piece, but Kingdom Hearts 3 hype is real. I'm with you on that. I don't know if I'm going to be playing it because it's just a little bit too long for me, the wait between. Last time I was playing Kingdom Hearts I was in college. But I feel all of that. I feel that, and I hope it's everything you want it to be. Emmanuel Beckalou, can you decrease the volume when you play the video? It's loud. I will try to do that. I apologize about that. Acrolance, good to see you. Evil Ronite, yeah, the audio blocks your device. Now, the audio blocks your voice. or turn up the mic and we can turn down the live stream volume. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. Sorry about that. Audio input capture, does that change anything? You can let me know if that changes anything. I just messed with that a little bit. Anyway, to mute the volume on the vid itself. Maybe, is it this thing? Maybe it's just a poor. Moshi Moshi. Moshi Moshi. Yeah, see, this should be the best setting in the. It was concerning every time you played the video, the audio. Oh my God, I'm so sorry about that. It was the, it was the video. But many apologies. All right. Yeah, it would get worse, right? I thought maybe I was fine with it. All right, let's move the video back up. There we go. All right, everything should be good now. So yeah, the video, you meant the video live, whatever that was. All right, you should be able to hear me now. Anyway, let's see, Victory Hunter, Shark Bathroom. Okay, yeah, Acrolance mentions the Shark Bathroom. Pretty sure the Shark Bathroom will be covered. Worse. Do you think Davy Backfoot Shanks? Okay, blah 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 blah. Volume is really quite low. I think. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's all the questions I really want to deal with right now. Kokigo, I really apologize not being able to address that question, but that's a little bit off topic, and I'm under pressure for time. So today we're going to call it quits here because of the audio issues. I don't think I'll catalog this one. So if you were here for it, great. If you missed out, many apologies. But maybe I can cover it another time at Jump Fest or something like that. All right. Thanks for all joining me, and I will see you guys later. Take it easy.